Yo, we live. Hey, welcome back, man, to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, also known as Goose Man, here today to bring you some of my favorite plays right now, early on this Wednesday slate on Draftkings and Fanduel, man. This video might be a little longer than normal. I'm gonna get into a little breakdown of the slate. All right, so we got a monster 11 game slate tonight, man. Monster. There's so many ways you can go, so many things you can do, so many different angles you can take on this slate. And already, and the news hasn't even started to come out yet. You know, it's gonna be tons of news, injuries, people sitting. Who knows, man? But the thing I want to get to you, the stress to y'all today when you're building lineups, man. With the 11 game slate, man, you kind of just want to identify your plays, man, because ownership is going to be spread out. It shouldn't be concentrated on one game or one person, like I said, unless some crazy news comes out later. So you don't have to really worry about ownership, man. You just want to identify the guys you like, the strong plays who you think with strong upside, who you think got a good probability of doing tonight, and just stick to your guns, man. A lot of times what happens, even with myself still to this day, you'll get the news 30 minutes before lock and something about this guy's out and this guy's starting, and you want to run and adjust like, oh, I need a piece of that. I need to get some of that done. That's a lot of times not necessarily the case. I know I have experienced it changing a guy and then it don't work out. I'm like, oh, if I had to just stay with my original play, I'd have been winning money. So I just want you to analyze the news as it come out, because you still need to hear the news, but analyze the news and see how it affects your plays that you're on your roster. If it doesn't really affect them, or you don't think it's going to have a huge impact, stay with your first mind, man. Stick to your guns, all right? And like I said, another thing I want to touch on, man, it's an 11 game slate, all right? And unless you're doing 150, it might be some 150 max guys to watch the show. But you know, over here, we not 150 guys. We single entry 20 max guys. So if you're not doing 150, man, it's gonna be hard to get to all the players you like, man. On, like I said, on this slate, because there's so many ways to go. So I just want to it for me. I like to try to break the slate down. That's what I recommend. Don't try to identify like 5 or 6 games that you like, and then work from there, because it's going to be hard, especially if you're only doing 20 lineups, maybe 3 max, whatever you're doing, single entry. It's going to be hard to get to all the plays you're going to like today, because it's going to be a lot of plays you like. It's 11 gamer, you know. But so just kind of, I like to try to break the slate down and just try to find games, 5 or 6 games that I like, and then just work from there, because you're gonna want so much, and you just gotta kind of tone in and zero in on what you like, man. So don't be afraid to chop the slate down, all right? Because the thing you have to be able to do, especially when you're not doing 150 lineups, you have to make tough decisions. You have to be able to look at a game or look at a player and just be like, you know what? I really don't like them today, whether they popular or not. It don't matter what it is. Like, and you just have to be okay with saying, look, if this person is player X, or if this game right here, if it beats me, then oh well. But I don't want any exposure to that, and I'm not gonna play that. I'm gonna go here or go there. So you have to be able to make those decisions when you're looking at large slates like this. So that's just the point I want to get across to y'all today, man. But enough of that. Let's jump into some of my plays I like so far today. Just looking at it, you know, it's early over here. All right, at point guard, like I just said, man, so many ways you can go. It's tons of studs on the slate. Harden, Westbrook, Curry, you know. But for me at point guard, the guy I'm interested in is the baby baller, you know, LaMelo Ball right now, man. This kid right here, man, there's rumblings of him maybe moving into the starting lineup. I don't care either way. Coming off the bench or starting, he's really filling it up right now. If he once he begins to see 30 plus minutes regular, he has triple double threats every game, man. He's over a fantasy point a minute. Last couple games he been seeing 30 plus minutes, man, and at that production at this price, over a fantasy point a minute, 30 plus minutes, you should be looking at 6x easily. Now you add in a juicy pace up matchup against the Hawks. I don't care about what the spread is. He's blowout proof. Like I said, he doesn't start, so it doesn't matter how the game's going right now. It looks like he's going to get 30 plus minutes. I like LaMelo Ball today. I'm looking to get some exposure to him. All right, coming in at shooting guard today, going my guy Victor Oladipo, man. It's just my type of player, man. Fills up the stat sheets for you. He's been looking for his offense, taking a few more shots lately, and that bodes well for them type of guys. You know, a guy who give you all the peripherals, and if he brings his scoring and brings his shot like he's been looking for more often, more so in the last couple of games, he has potential to hit 6-7x on this 7K price tag right here, especially in this up-paced matchup against the Houston Rockets, man. Not a lot of defense over there just yet. I don't know if they're working on it or what, but I like Oladipo, man. More possessions, that means more chance at steals, more chance at blocks, assists, whatever. And like I said, more shot opportunities. And he's been trying to assert himself and get back to his old self lately. So I like Oladipo today, man, at shooting guard, all right? Coming in as small forward today, I'm gonna go a guy I don't think nobody's gonna touch on. He might go overlooked, like I said, especially on this large slate. But I want to look here for a little value here and maybe a hidden gem today. He ain't hidden. He's a player you know of, but it hasn't had a big fantasy impact so far this year. And that guy is Jimmy Butler, man. I like him in this match. I always like Jimmy Butler. Man, the thing that's frustrating about Jimmy Butler is this: what fantasy players always have a beef with. Jimmy Butler's he has all the upside in the world. You didn't seen it, but he's really a team first guy, man. So like he doesn't give good fantasy performance because he literally does whatever the team needs that night, man. And that what makes him so frustrating. Like if they play and Hero them got it going and Bam got it going, he'll take a back seat and just play defense and facilitate a little bit. But if it's a game where they're struggling to find their shot, they can't get the offense, and he thinks he needs to score, then he does that. So that's what makes him so frustrating. So I'm hoping, in this matchup, Boston is a good team defense. I hope he comes out aggressive, thinking that they need his offense today. And you already know it's Jimmy Butler, man. He's gonna fill up the stat sheet. I just love these type players, man. Steals, blocks, assists, rebounds. He does it all. And if he decides to get aggressive on the offensive end and they need his scoring punch today, you could be looking at a monster game right here for this 7,300 price tag, man. Don't let the low total fool you, man, or I'm gonna say fool you or scare you. I think a lot of times as fantasy players we get scared off by a lower total than the rest of the games, but there's always meat on the bone, man. It's the NBA. I don't care if it's a 210 over and under, man. They're going to score. Fantasy points are going to be scored. So don't let a total scare you off. Just evaluate it, look at it, and see if it's spots you can get to in that game. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's the NBA. It's not going to be 52-49, man. They're still going to score points. It's still fantasy meat on the bone over there. You just got to find it and get to it, man. To me, it don't matter about the total. I look at the pricing and the guy's production, man. If you tell me a game going to be 52-49, I might take the big out of that game depending on the minutes and his production, because that sounds like a lot of missed shots. So it could be a lot of rebounds or anything, So don't be scared of the total per se. It's great to go to the higher total games. You know what I'm saying? That's what because Vegas is normally right about these things, so you want to be in them. But I just want to stress that you don't let a lower total scare you off a pick or a play or things like that. All right. So let's go on to power forward, man. The guy I like today at power forward, man, Zion Williams, man. I'm expecting a big game from him. They blew him out last time. He only played like 18 minutes. I think he got into foul trouble. I'm not going to let that worry me. He has all the potential in the world and all the upside in this world. All the upside in the world in this game, and gets an undersized Darius Bazley, man. It should be abuse. Like he should have. Bazley might be under the basket in foul trouble. he could really have his way with OKC tonight, man. Especially if he comes out aggressive, looking to score, man. Should have all the opportunities at the rebounds with Horford and Steven Adams over there battling it out, man. I like Zion today at the power forward, all right? Coming in at center, man. Once again, 11 gamer, whatever you want to do. I'm going to take a chance here because you know our motto, man, chances make champions. And I'm going to get a little different. I know the centers, people are going to be going to the Embiid, Sabonis, Vucevic, Drummond at a discount. I like Drummond today, too. I'm definitely going to have some of Drummond today, too, right? But the guy I want to get to, man, is the young boy from on the West Coast right now, man. And that's James Wiseman, man. At 4,900, man. Solid production out of this kid, man. He's at a fantasy point a minute, a little over, man. The only thing that's been hurting him is his minutes, man. He's at about 24, 25 minutes a game. That total's going to have to go up soon, man. Like, and at this 4,900, with daily fantasy sports, man, you always want to be first to the party, all right? So yeah, I'm trying to get in early right now on James Wiseman. Hoping this the night he gets 30 points. I like the matchup. This is where you want to attack the Clippers, is in the front court. He's a versatile big, man. You seen him shoot the three ball. I seen him bringing it up on a fast break the other night. He can do a little bit of everything. And like I said, with his production, at this price at 4,900, the instant he gets 30 plus minutes, he's gonna crush this price tag. Like he get 10x. If tonight's the night, he gets 30 plus minutes, he could 10x on this price tag. Legitimately, man. Great production. I like the young boy here. Like I said, I'm trying to be first to the party, man. So I'm going with James Wiseman here at the center. All right. Let's take it on over to FanDuel. And while we doing that, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man. Turn your notification bell on, man. I'm here every slate, man, giving you my breakdown. I'm going to start doing more breakdowns like I did in the beginning of this video. I'm going to start doing more of those on my videos so you kind of get an idea of what I'm thinking for the night and stuff like that. So, all right. Coming on over here to FanDuel, man, where the world's your oyster. Open it up, man. I'm going Trae Young at the point guard. You see him right here. Like I said, man, there's a lot of options. I think he may go overlooked today. You got your Westbrooks, your Steph Curry, your Ben Simmons. It's so many ways you can go. I think he might go overlooked today, man. His production, especially like I said, with the triple threat, with the triple double threat that is Russell Westbrook, and the big performances from Curry lately, he might be an odd man out, but him and Steph Curry have the same type rates, like similar usage, similar production, and he has the same upside Curry has, man. He hasn't really even begun to shoot the three ball this year, man. He's giving you monster performances. I think his last game out, he was like 9 of 22, 9 of 24 from the field. Still gave you 54 fantasy points, man. We're talking about a guy who can get piping hot from behind the three. He hasn't even had I don't think he had a game this year we had double-digit three-point attempts, man. I'm looking for a big game from Trae Young, man. I think this could be the spot against Charlotte here, man. I think you can see the three ball get the flying, man, and he really give you the scoring punch today. He also, he loves the pick and roll game, man. Assist opportunities, man. I like Trae Young today, all right? At my shooting guard, man, you see him. Eric Bledsoe, man. Just too cheap, man. I think he's really starting to find his footing in this on this Pelicans team. You've seen it from his production starting to increase the last couple of games, man. And FanDuel just have him priced down in here. Like I say, he should see 30 minutes, barring a blowout of foul trouble, anything. And with this recent uptick in production, I like him at this price right here, 5,300, man. Get you some Eric Bledsoe. All right, staying with our theme, Otto Porter, man. Still too cheap, man. I'm a pound the pavement with Otto Porter until they raise his price, man. The guy, he fills up the stat sheet for you. He can score. He's going to be locked in for about 28 to 30 some minutes, 28 to 30 minutes, man. They still shorthanded over here with marketing and all those guys out, man. So he's going to play regardless. I like Otto Porter right here. Solid producer, man. He should easily hit 6x on this 5,600 price tag. All right. Next up, man, you see a power forward, man. The guy I'm staying with him over here on FanDuel as well, Zion Williams, man. Just really a matchup. He's a matchup problem in general, but he's definitely a matchup problem for OKC right here. They don't have a, I don't think they have a body they can throw at him. You know what I mean? So I love Zion still right here on this price tag, 7,900. All right. And wrapping it up at center over here, man. I'm going with a big fella, man. Give me Joel Embiid, man. The soft pricing over here on FanDuel just allows me to get my two studs I like tonight in Trey Young and Joel Embiid, man. Should absolutely destroy the Washington Wizards on the block. Thomas Bryant is not going to be the answer. It's the same thing with Joel as it is with like AD and things of that nature. If he wants to, if he comes out aggressive and just says, "All right, I'm a dominate tonight," it could get real ugly for the Wizards real fast. Even if he doesn't do that, I mean, he should see. I got him penciled in for 50 easily tonight. If the game stays close, probably more. Like he just gonna dominate, man. There's no matchup over there on the Wizards for him. He's gonna be able to get what he want when he want, man. I love Joel Embiid. All right. There you have it, guys. My starting five over here on FanDuel. Trey Young, Eric Bledsoe, man, Otto Porter, Zion, and Joel Embiid. All right. Remember, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you have any questions about the slate, man, leave them in the comment section. I do my best to get them answered before lock. All right. Hey, this has been another episode of Golden Goose DFS Show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely. Hit the subscribe button, man. Get to the money. Remember, chances make champions, man. I see y'all tomorrow. Let's go.